papan kat belakang tu. Ramai.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have my husband.
Hello.
So I feel like starting up this series where I talk about some random topics with my husband. So we have 2 points of view discussing certain topics. So if you guys like the idea, please give this video a thumbs up. We are discussing, are we a selective Malaysian? So because we just go through our 14th general election, all the politics topics are really highly talked about on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, and it's everywhere, and everyone have their own opinion to talk about the issue. So we are going to go through this question and ask ourselves, are we a selective Malaysian? So first question, what do you feel about the general election that we just gone through?
No, this one. Okay. So basically we had unexpected result. Not
Is it
not
really,
not in a bad way. I think.
Is it really unexpected though?
I think so.
So what do you think about the result? Did you expect it? Are you against it? What do you feel about the result in general?
When
Don't play with my makeup brush.
I'm sorry. When we go for the undi
Vote.
for the vote, my thought is really who's going to win. We will never know who's going to win. For me, it's really 50-50 this time, because you will never expect whether the government is going to win or the opposition is going to win. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of supporters from young people, and for me it was 50-50.
I think it was I think the opposition had a very good chance of winning. I just don't
A
know
lot of
whether
factors though.
Yeah, I just don't know whether it's enough to beat the government.
Yeah, two-third of majority.
Yeah, to get the 2/3 majority
think
in the
even
parliament.
Everyone would never thought that the opposition would
Take over.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
2/3.
Yeah, the thing is, Malaysian government has never been changed since independence. We always had UMNO, Barisan Nasional as our government, and the opposition has always stayed as oppositions. And in this election, the opposition, which is Pakatan Harapan, a coalition of several parties, actually won the general election, and it's really highly anticipated on social media. We can see that the youth are cheering for a new Malaysian to change our prime minister for various reasons, and they really look forward to a different government after the election, and it turned out, and we got a new government now, and we are seeing a lot of proud Malaysians on social media, and they are saying we are proud to be Malaysian, and they are selling merch now that are with Tun Mahathir's face on it, and they are selling, merchandises and t-shirts and those things, and saying congratulations to Tun Mahathir, we are proud Malaysian, yada. So this kind of sparks a question between me and my husband. Do we finally have a proud Malaysians now? Are we not proud before?
Are we not Malaysian before?
Yeah, so are we not Malaysians before that we are saying that, oh, we are so proud to be Malaysian?
Suddenly you are Malaysian now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so we are trying to
what's the reason behind that?
Yeah, so the reason behind all this proud Malaysian syndrome going around in social media, what do you think about it? Why do you think people are doing this and exploiting this win?
I think there are two kind of people. One is a citizen or a Malaysian who really proud to be Malaysian regardless any kind of circumstances. There's a different side of people who always wearing Malaysian like a t-shirt. You know, when they when they hate something happen in Malaysia, they really hate everything, the governments or the kings or the situation. They hate, suddenly they hate food, they hate everything, and they mock basically all about Malaysia, even to foreigners. You know, as if you don't represent Malaysia. And suddenly when things going their way, and suddenly, oh, I'm proud to be Malaysian, I want to be Malaysian, now I'm Malaysian, you know. So why you have to be so selective?
Good question. So what do you think should happen? One more thing that is also going on social media is people making fun of our former Prime Minister and making fun of the government, which is now the opposition, and people are making use of the hak kebebasan bersuara, and they are making use of that to say a bunch of stuff on the social media, which I think represents your nation. Social media is something very, very global. So you talking about your former Prime Minister like it's nothing, and like he never did good to the country, and saying bad things about the previous governments and stuff, I think that represents your nation from the very ground level. We have to change ourselves first, I think. So mocking your former Prime Minister just because you don't agree with how he governed the country doesn't represent the new Malaysia that you are so proud of.
For me, it's you have to change the mentality and the mindsets of the Malaysian. It's not just the government. I think it's all about how we bring ourselves to represent ourselves as a citizen of Malaysia and to the world. I think that's very important, because in the end, it's not about to be selective in government, because government keep changing and people keep changing. But if you stay your mindset the same, like the way you change your t-shirt, so it's no lalang lah. So it's no point for you to be Malaysian like that. So you can be anyone.
So what are your final say in this whole GE fever going on?
I think everyone wants to feel a better Malaysia. You know, I understand that we had perkara-perkara yang membuatkan kita rasa malu terhadap Malaysia. You know, but we have to reflect on ourselves, how we deal with it, how we deal the issue individually.
Whatever you do, like on on social media, what you say on social media and what you say when you are overseas, and what you do that represents your country, people will say, oh, Malaysian memang macam ni perangai dia. Macam you talk about your Prime Minister, or you talk about your former Prime Minister and government like this, or if you go out to another country and you represent yourself in a bad way, so people will always label Malaysians as whatever thing that you do. So the change that we want for Malaysia should start from within. It should start from us. We should stop the negative vibe in social media, membawang, and stop making people feel bad about themselves. Stop making people feel bad about the difference that we have. After all, we are very different in Malaysia. We have so much bangsa and agama and warna kulit or whatnot, but we have a lot of that, but it never stopped us from being peaceful. So don't make it as a point to pick a fight now. So for us to change, to become a better Malaysia or a better nation, we have to start from us.
We should appreciate the similarities and
What?
appreciate the differences, you know. That's what makes Malaysia.
Okay, so that wraps up our video for today. It's quite a sensitive topic, but I feel like we should address it. And thank you for coming on to my channel today.
Welcome. And yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Proud to be Malaysian.
Always, never choose. We are always a proud Malaysian, whether it's good economy or bad economy. We are always gonna be Malaysian, so we should make a difference individually.
After all, it's tanah tumpahnya darahku.
And thank you so much for mana tombros tu? Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to watch all of my other video, you can click down below and at the side, I think, wherever it is. Leave a comment down below. How do you feel about the GE, and are you proud, or did it turn out like you wanted to? And yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video, inshallah.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye bye.